punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready? 7 Pirates. Go.
2nd and 13. He's on the move. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He's dropping back to throw. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And he's able to push forward to the 25. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Set.
Throwing now off play action. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Man in motion here. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running back sent in motion. Play action on 1st down. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
It's 3rd and goal, back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there, has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Back to throw, needs the end zone. Catch is made in close. He has the New York touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. This is ahead for about 5. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 37. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Goff on 1st and 10. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the gun, Goff. Forced out to his right. Throwing all the way to the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kay, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Fox now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They start the drive with Hall. And he gets him around 6 there. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
They go right back to home. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Chased out to his right. Launching deep down the right sideline. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They give to Hall now on the option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Dropping back to throw. This throw is cut. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. How about this? I think that's going to be a safety. Talk about a couple of wild twists over the course of just one play.
Well, Kate, I got to tell you, if that's not the perfect example that an NFL game can change in an instant.
Yeah, and there were a couple of instants on that play, partner.
We go.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Coming right is Hall. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Connection made to Coleman. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He's going to throw this one. Chuck there to haul it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. At the 43-yard line. 2nd and 4. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready, ready.
They'll try and throw it here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Ready. At the 60.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He's got it to his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets this forward to the 19. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 19. Buys time, rolling right. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Hall there to haul it in. It's inside the 10. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
65.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Ready. Break. 70 Lions. Come on.
This is Allen on the give. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 2.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Braylon Allen, the touchdown! A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And he's got it, so they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. They'll begin from the 36 as the returners... Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
2 for 66.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Goff now, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Lions ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He'll start from the 39. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it'll be Jets football. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Ready. Buffalo 18. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Wilson's got it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
19 Tiger.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Hall running between the tackles. Has the New York touchdown. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, bro. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So it'll be 2nd down.
Obama. Set.
Here's Goff. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it deep downfield. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions chop some of the lead off before the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
79 Broncos. 70 range. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you, the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 42. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. First down throw from Goff. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Gibbs now from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Goff on 3rd. He finds Laporta. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Super one. Shell. We go, 76. 76. Go, 12. Go.
Goff on 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, lift.
To the air, 3rd and long. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Super. Listen. Cut.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Flushed out now to his left. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Off now on third down. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to... Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Okay, they got it. He makes the catch, and that surprise play trims the deficit. They face by 2.
Well, that's a big-time call and took some serious guts to send in. They had a long way to go to pull it off, but his faith in his special teams rewarded.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Coleman with the grab. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He finds Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. From the gun, it's Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. A give left side for Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Working quickly here. They give on 2nd to Hall. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
From the 16. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Jets have it with a lead to start the 4th, but the win's not secure quite yet.
Lions 22.
A fifth defensive back into the game for the Lions. Third down coming. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time. Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Gibson, the man in motion left. From the gun, Goff. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Goff back to throw. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Set.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
19, try, 19, try. Ready?
At the 33-yard line.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Here's Hall once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Gonna keep this one and go. And they're able to touch him down, so that's gonna bring up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here. He's keeping it, he's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Connects with Johnson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets with a little more work to do to win it here. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All gets it again on 2nd down. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. They eat those runners too.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go.
Throwing now. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Value 3.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands.
The ball is out! Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receiver. Move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
2nd and 3 now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, go!
Here he is to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, the pressure for that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. This to win the game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Headed out right. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Goff. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down. Oh, big interception here. And the Jets surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Motion man sent left. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. It's a 6-yard gain. They're going to have 4th and 4. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. So here they are. A chance to win this with a field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And we're going to keep playing on in OT.
They sure gave him a chance, Kate. They went for the field goal that could have won the game. Safe to say, and this is the hard part about it being a kicker, is that image is going to flash through his head for a long time. But for now, we play on. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Lions will go on offense. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Out of the shotgun, Carr. Buys time, rolling right. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. First down throw from Goff. He's going to push one deep down there. It is caught at the 20. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Well, Discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. Well, as expected, here's the timeout, and now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Gibbs now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Well, as expected, here's the timeout, and now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So the Lions get the win on the road.